Okay, before you start tapestry crochet, then before you start crochet color work or tapestry crochet, there are three major techniques you need to know, or three basic stitches you must know. So you need to know your single crochet, your half double crochet, and your double crochet. So I'll be using these are the balls I'll be working with. So don't be wasting too much of our time. Let's go. I'll be using this brown for a single crochet. So yeah, let's go into it. We are starting with chain 15. So yeah, we chain 15. So yeah, you make a slip knot first of all. I believe everybody should know how to make a slip knot by now. If you don't, refer to my other videos. I taught how to make a slip knot there. So you start by making a slip knot like this. I'll make 15 foundation chains. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I'm working from second chain from the hook. This is the first chain. So working from the second chain from the hook, that is this place. I'm just going to insert my hook, pull up a loop. So I have 2 chains, so I'll be 2 loops on my hook. So I yarn over and pull through. So this is a single crochet. How to make a single crochet? I'll repeat that slowly. So like this, I have just 1 on my hook. So I'll enter into a stitch like this. I'll yarn over, pull through 1. So I have 2 chains on my hook, then yarn over and pull through all. So this is how to make a single crochet. So you enter into your chain, you yarn over, you pull through 1, you yarn over and you pull through all. So this is basically how to make a single crochet, and I majorly use single crochet for my tapestry pieces because first thing first, it gives you shorter. Single crochets are actually very neat. In my own perspective, I don't know, but to me, I feel single crochet give you this neater finish of your work than a half double crochet or a double crochet. Double crochet makes your work just longer and all. So as you're approaching the end of as much as possible, always try to count your stitches. You know, we started with 15 and we skipped 1 at the beginning, so that means we'll be having what? We'll be having 14 stitches, right? 14 single crochet. So always make sure to count your work because counting is very essential in tapestry crochet. If you don't count your work and you skip a stitch, your work becomes smaller or your work becomes larger. So yeah, this is the last place now. In crochet, we work by, it's like building a block. We work by building. So we are going to like work from our right to our left and work from our left to our right. Although we have other techniques that when you get to this point, you cut and you start from your right without turning your work. That's another technique used in tapestry crochet. So now I'm just going to chain 1 and turn my work. Now you see these stitches here, so we have little V's here. You see these V's here? Yeah, that's what we are working in. So you single crochet, right? So you enter into the first V here, you yarn over, pull up a loop, and you have 2 chains on your hook, then you yarn over and you pull through all. I'm going to repeat that. So the second V, this is a V, so you enter into the V there, you yarn over, you pull through, so you have 2 chains on your hook, you yarn over and you pull through all. So yeah, that's basically how to make single crochet. And please always make sure your tension is not too tight and is not too loose, because tight tensions will make your color change look so bumpy, and very loose tensions will like it just won't be nice. So try as much as possible to work on your tension and then have like a medium or something that works in between, not too loose and not too tight. So yeah, that's how you make a single crochet. I call this a 1-1. So you enter into this, you yarn over, you pull through 1, you yarn over and you pull through all. You enter into your next stitch, you yarn over, you pull through one, you pull through all. So yarn over, we are entering to the stitch, you yarn over, pull through one like this. So I have 2 chains on my hook, you yarn over and you pull through all. So yeah, this is basically how to make a single crochet. And then please, I remember, if you can't take the pain of counting your rope, always use a stitch marker, because most times this last V is sometimes almost always something you will not see. So to avoid you missing this stitch, I prefer, if you are not yet an expert in it, you put a stitch marker so you can mark the beginning and the end of your work. So yeah, I believe everybody should know what a stitch marker is. So this is it, and if you want to continue, you just chain one and you turn your work and continue. So that is that about how to make a single crochet. Now I'll be using blue to make a half double crochet. For half double crochet stitches are a little longer than single crochet. Now I'm using make cotton yarn and a 3.5 millimeter. I think this is a 5 ply make cotton yarn, but you can use or any other wool you have there with you. It will work perfectly. So I'm going to start by making a slip knot as usual. I'll make a slip knot and I'll chain 15. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now because this is half double crochet, we'll be working from the second chain from the hook as usual, like you skip this one and this. Now the difference is that we are yarning over first. So when you yarn over, you enter into your second chain from your hook like this, you yarn over and you pull through one. Now I'm having 3 chains on my hook. In the single crochet we have just 2 chains on our hook, but yeah, I'm having 3 chains on my hook, and now I'm going to yarn over and pull through all. Oh sorry, my stuff was tight. I'm trying to say, okay, so as much as possible, don't make your work too tight. So this is, we yarn over first, you enter into the nest like this, you yarn over, pull through one. So you have 3 chains on your hook and yarn over and you pull through. So this is what we call the half double crochet. Hope I'm not too fast, because I actually expect everybody learning tapestry crochet color work to know how to make basic stitches, and should have even practiced with it, because you can't start your crochet journey without, you should know how to, like, anytime you're learning crochet pieces, they will always tell you start with the basics, start with like head warmer and scrunchies and all before you go into the big things. So now this is one of the big things in crochet. Although crochet is a very vast thing, so this is one of the basics in crochet. So one of the advanced places in crochet. So I expect everybody to know this first before trying a crochet color work. So as usual, I'm just going to like continue my half double crochet. We yarn over, we enter into our stitch like this. Let me bring it close so you can see. Then yarn over, you bring through this. So I have 3 chains on my hook, you yarn over and you pull through all like this. You yarn over, so I have this, enter into my chain stitch, you yarn over, you pull through. So you have 3 chains on your hook and you yarn over and you pull through all. So this is basically how to make a half double crochet. This is half double crochet, and please always remember to use a stitch marker or count your work as you go, so that you won't be skipping stitches, and so that your work won't be like, will not be uniform. So to ensure your works are uniform, that is all you know. Now, like I told you earlier, when we are working with crochet, we build, except we are working in circles, or when you are doing a freeform tapestry crochet. Even when you are doing, if you're doing freeform, it's still like, it's more or less like building. You know, when you are laying a foundation, that's why I call it a foundation chains, then we are building on it. So now to continue this, we are going to chain one and turn our work. You chain one and we turn our work. Now this little V's I mentioned, this is what we are working in the 2. So we are yarning over like this and entering to the first V. This is the first V here. This V is the first V. So yarn over and enter. So we like this. So we have 3 chains on our hook. 1, 2, 3. Then yarn over and you pull through all. Again, you enter like this. You pull through. So yarn over, pull through all. So like this, you chain. So what am I saying? You yarn over, enter into your chain space, or your snare stitch, then yarn over and you pull through all. Please always count your work. I'm emphasizing count your work, and then your tension. Please don't make your work too tight and don't make it too loose. If it's too loose, you have a lot of gaps in your work and then you won't like it. It's not going to be so tightly fitted or something like that. So you try as much as possible to make your work like not too tight and not too loose. So yeah, this is how we make a half double crochet. So the only difference with this in single crochet is that we are yarning over first, and half double crochet builds up faster than a single crochet. The only difference is that when you are working with half double, you can your pieces might just be like probably longer than if you are using a single crochet. So that's just it. So it's all based on preference. I've only used a half double crochet once for my crochet piece, like for my tapestry crochet. So I've usually used my single crochet. So yeah, this is how a half double crochet looks like. Now, to not waste much of our time, I'm going to just go into our double crochet. I'll be using white for our double crochet. Sorry, I'm talking this fast because I've actually made this video earlier on. This is the second time I'm making it. I deleted it by mistake, so yeah, making it again. So yeah, so start with our slip knots. Half double crochet like this, slap down slip knots, then chain 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Yeah, so work second chain from the hook. I'm just trying to. I'm supposed to do a middle pull, but anyways, here we are. So I'm going to work from second chain from the hook. This is similar to a half double crochet in the sense that we are still yarning over. Now this is the second, this is the first one, this is second chain from the hook. So you enter like this. I'll yarn over and pull through 1. So I have 3 on my hook. I'll yarn over and pull through 2. Now the difference is I'm not pulling through all. Now this I'm going to yarn over and pull through all. So most of my time, my physical student, I call it a 1 to 2 technique. So it's like this. Yarn over, you enter. So this is 1, 2, and 2. That is, I'm yarning over, I'm pulling through 1 first, I'm pulling through 2 next, then I'm pulling through 2 next. So it's just like 1 to 2, like a 1 to 2. So 1, 2, and 2. This is what we call a double crochet. Well, some people use treble crochet, and then that is for people using T-rows. Because me, I don't like. Why would you be using that? So, anyways, their preference. So some people use treble crochet, but treble crochet gives your work like a lot of space. I'm telling you, you won't like it. So yeah, this is how we go. 1, 2, and 2. So we yarn over, we enter to our next chain. So we have pull up a loop. So we have 2, then 2 again. So we have 1. Sorry about that. So 1, 2, and 2. Just for pieces. okay, we are in final place. So 1 and 2 and 2. Now I'm going to teach you 2 different methods of keeping your work straight here. So this is we chain 1. Method 1, we go like this, yarn over and just continue as usual into the V. We're going to continue as usual, 1, 2 and 2. So I'll show you the second method at the end of this row. So we continue as usual. Please make sure your work is, so I'll be having 14 like that. Okay, at the end of this, please make a swatch. So you have a 4 inches by a 4 inches gauge. So yeah, practice till you are very good at it. It's all about patience. Most times you won't even know you're already good until you take out your previous work and compare. I'm like, oh my god, I did that. Yeah, it's always like that. So as much as possible, you always create time for things you love. So try as much as possible to create time to practice this. So this is 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. Now the final place, this place that is too wide. I said I was going to teach you the second method here. Now the second method is if you chain 1 and we turn. Now what you don't know is 2 single crochet will give you a half double crochet. So here I'm going to make 2 single crochet. Like, just look, this is a 1 single crochet. Now this point, you're going to enter this point and make another single crochet. Yeah, so let me do that again for you. I usually don't use this method because I like my double crochet. And then, okay, so this is another method. I said you enter into it and make a single crochet first. Now I have 1 and I have 2, right? So I'm going to enter into the second one here. I'm going to enter into the second one here. Yeah, and make a single crochet there. Again, since 2 single crochet make a half double crochet, 2 single crochet make a double crochet, then continue as usual. Sorry, then continue as usual. So still works well. So yeah, this is what you call, this is a double crochet, sorry. So this is a double crochet, this is a half, this is a single half double crochet, yeah, and this is the single crochet. You can see the difference in their height and the way they look. So yeah.